Coffee's ready. Game ready. 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 And then... Hi everyone, good afternoon. I'm sorry about the very, very late start to my usual time. I had some grown-up stuff to do, and I had appointments, and I had a very pleasant meeting with my therapist today. It was nice. So, hold on. There's the volume. We are nearly done all of our side quests, and then we're working our way to the Cinerus Maleficum, where we will engage with the Dark Eldari, who have been raiding and reaving our systems. And that's for Caligos, and that puts me down to one person, but up and up. I don't really need any of that right at this second. Am I reaping this? I still got a ton. So that's that. Ooh, it's good coffee. Later this evening, I do believe we will be playing a smidgen of Minecraft. And that's there, and that's the last chance of Cyrene. So let's go here instead, and we'll claim this world with the provisions on board. There was something else I wanted to do. There was an adamantium I wanted to place before I left. Provisions of one? I don't know, that's worth an extractor, but it's one more than I had a minute ago. So after my appointments and all that stuff, I came home, and not that I meant to, but I ended up having a nap. That's where I got the sword. Was there... There was a ship we didn't get. There it is. That's where we wanted to go. A lot of plasteel there. A lot of plasteel, but I assumed that I didn't. I got enough plasteel. I don't need to do that. Let's go to... We want to go here to the Pillars of Verdance. What's the quickest route either way? Here. Then back all the way to... Hold on. I didn't check these two systems. These are unexplored. How did I get to here? Well, let's go to this system. Oh, so we're doing it again. We're exploring. Let's make it unsafe. During the warp journey, the augurs discovered a strange object that has been following the rogue trader's void ship for several hours. Judging by the distorted telemetry, it was a strangely shaped vessel of Xenos origin. The unidentified pursuer tried to approach the void ship several times, allowing the augurs to observe the shimmering energy sails unfurled among the shifting currents of the warp. The strange chase ended with the mysterious ship vanishing in the depths of the Sea of Souls. How much plasteel is there? Coffee's good. 2. Never mind. Not worth it. Not worth it. Let's hop on somewhere else. And hop onto this system here. Like this. Not that, pardon me. And then copy. Pardon me. Copy. There's that, and there's that, and there's that. Now, this is an uncharted system. Oh, my nose. My cat today was snoring rather heavily. It's quite cute. 2 adamantine. I do need a lot of adamantine. I don't want to waste all my extractors though. I don't need it on like all, not on the plasteel. I don't need it on plasteel. It's a burning world. Promethium 7. Yes, please. Bizarre ruins. The bizarre structure observed from orbit appears to be the ruined estate of a wealthy noble. Further searching reveals the remains of an envirodome, a landing pad, and the main manor and servants' quarters. It's impossible to determine what exactly happened there. The search team has found something truly disturbing in the main hall. An opulently clothed skeleton sitting at the dinner table. The table is set with gold plates covered in old blood and piles of bones. The bones on the plates are clearly human. No other remains have been found in the estate. Search through the remains for anything of value. A scout team returns with some expensive weapons taken from the skeleton. After finishing the report, they hurry away, whispering prayers. No one's using that. So, this planet, and then we'll do the unidentified void ship. Recoliers. Don't need plasteel. Unidentified void ship. A Vox notification from the Augur crew drowns out the usual noise on the bridge. An Imperial vessel, the Dark Piercer, and its escort ships are headed your way. Your archives make no mention of either the ship or its owner. You consider your course of action. The ship's captain contacts you first, introducing himself as the Pilgrim. The captain greets the rogue trader courteously and offers to purchase any information you might have on crystal phlogiston deposits. Why do you need phlogiston? The captain's coarse laughter echoes forth from the Vox. Phlogiston is part and parcel of many of the aspects of life in the Imperium. How exactly his customers are going to use it is not of his concern. All that the Pilgrim promises is that the phlogiston will be used for the good of humanity. Pascal becomes visibly animated at the mention of the phlogiston. Though indifferent to the prospect of the deal with the shadowy individual, the Magos nonetheless recommends you find out more about phlogiston deposits. Your own protectorate would benefit from the knowledge. Sister Argenta sincerely believes the words of the Pilgrim. A cowl or a golden aquila are no prerequisites for being his true servant. If the captain sincerely wants to help the Imperium, perhaps by his own methods, there is nothing questionable of extending a helping hand. I will propose a deal. The captain of the Dark Piercer is in the best of spirits. In gratitude for your invaluable help, he sends you a small box containing ancient maps and documents. They appear to speak of a certain imperial worlds lost many centuries ago. And then in somewhat conspiratorial tone, the Pilgrim relates a story about a standoff between 2 Xenos fleets, which he was told, by the way, or by an acquaintance. The person in question, sadly enough, died at the hands of the Inquisition before they were able to pass the coordinates for the crash site of one of the Xenos ships. However, the Pilgrim knows for a fact that the vessel met its demise on an ocean world. Bid farewell to the Pilgrim. See ya. Now let's go to this ship here. The starship that once traveled the galaxy is all now suspended in the silent void like a gnawed carcass of a giant monster. When the rogue trader's flagship approaches, the Voxmaster reports an incoming message. The colony of Imperial loyalists has made their home in the bowels of the ship welcomes the Lord Captain. Visit the colony. Commerce and Imperium. Imperium fixing things. Early warning system. Melee. I don't want to bring an Inquisitor. That'll scare the shit out of them. Oh! What's this? Welcome, your lordiness. Please come right away. Our chief shall greet ya. Something nitwits, quit gawking, get back to work.
An initial survey of the vessel indicates that my exploratory brethren have already performed a requiem right here. Further examination is inadvisable.
Okay.
What about the sagacious marauders rooting around in the guts of this dead colossus of the void? Talk to them. Wisdom can be found in unexpected places, Shireen.
Okay.
Pleasure.
The plate reads, Letheno's Pride. The name of Letheno surfaces in your mind the history of a family of the Chronos Expanse who invested all they had in a family ship. The ship perished in the warp on its maiden voyage. The Letheno line never recovered from the crushing blow. Reasonable.
I always have a backup plan.
Give me loot. There's loot in this ship to be found,
Hey,
no doubt.
old man, are your joints playing up? You're walking funny.
Fear not, Mistress Haydari. I am feeling perfectly well. I do so appreciate your thoughtful concern.
Don't you talk to Abelard that way. How far we've fallen digging through rubbish.
Unconventionally high efficiency for the unit Castiel Celio, relative to her limited experience. The unit status is being upgraded.
Oh.
Knowledge is the key to everything, is it not, esteemed Magos? I learned this wisdom from your fellow priests, and it has helped me many times.
Very good. You chatter amongst yourselves. What's this? Some shearing tools look a little worn, but maintained. A dump site of cut pieces of metal and other materials, probably from clearing out a path deeper into the ship.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Something is propped against the door from inside. You can hear a piercing sound of a saw and other tools coming from behind it. Ooh. A tired-looking woman of indeterminate age, clad in work clothes, breaks off from her task to greet you. She freezes momentarily, clearly unsure of how to address you, then says simply, "Your lordship, please excuse me. I don't really know your name. Welcome to our little colony. May the light of the Emperor be with you and with us. My name's Retta, Jesus, Maximova, and I'm in charge here." What is this place? We just call ourselves Retta's crew, and this place is Retta's camp. That's it. We're recoliers, scavengers in common terms. She does not speak the word scavengers with any kind of disdain. On the contrary, there's dignity in her voice, the kind with which one would announce their affliction with a respected guild or family. Tossing a glance at Pascal, she grimly adds, "And our work is all legal, even though your brethren have no liking for us." Pascal stares dispassionately at Retta with a hint of disgust. Well, that's not dispassionately, then, is it? Evidently, he has not even considered the possibility that replying to this creature's words could be anything other than heresy. Alright, what do you do here? Right, now we're gutting this old heap of junk, slowly but surely. That's a Recolier's life for you. They drop us off at some decrepit station or ancient battlefield, and we sit there for years on end. We look for working tech, valuable materials, or whatever else might be useful. We find anything, we sell it to passing ships. Not the easiest job out there, but these wrecks are chock full of all kinds of dangers. But I swear it on my plasma torch, it's an exciting one for sure. This little bird's got all kinds of bells and whistles. Most of the tech is dead, but what we do find working pieces now and again. We spent 2 whole months clearing out the shaft we found, finished just 3 days ago actually, and we found this thing, a bit weird looking, but still functional. Retta's expression brightens a little. Perhaps your lordship would like to buy this component from us. I bet that big ship of yours, you've got plenty of use from it. Pascal's vox crackles to life. Imperiously he tells her, "Present the object, lay woman," but curiosity creeps into his voice nonetheless. I will buy the component from you. Well, isn't this something? The Emperor himself must have smiled upon us. Retta makes a triumphant gesture. Thank you, your lordship. You'll be pleased with the results. That's so sweet. Her mood visibly improves. You know, your lordship, it's kind of embarrassing to offer you this, but over that corner there, we keep things we don't rightly understand and can't really use. You could send some of your people to check it out if you'd like. Clearly you know more about the stuff than us. You might find something useful. Okay. You've got your own ship? No, not even close. A luxury like that? You can count on recoilers who got their own ship in one hand. An old worker's hand that's got stuck in machinery 3 times and slashed by a plasma cutter twice. We fly with whoever, mostly just taking our chances. Sometimes we hitch a ride on the promise that we'll pay with what we find later. Other times we find some other means. Risky business, obviously. 5 or so years back, a crew dropped off at an abandoned station, but something wasn't right with the life support system. The ship came back to pick up 2 years later and found nothing but bodies. About 15 years ago, back before I had my first little one, a ship took 3 crews to locations and ran into pirates on the way back. The ship... Hey, man! Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. The ships go out on expedition for years at a time, so it was ages before anyone realized they were missing. And it was even long before they remembered the scavengers. Plus, it took some time to find a ship that could check on them and pick them up. Long story short, all 3 crews had bought it. Yep. Can you tell me anything about this wreck? Not much. We're no eggheads, you know. We're manual labor. It's such an ancient thing, pretty dangerous. We don't really know much beyond that. Before we came here, some tech priests had done their bit of ritualing, bowing to the spirits, all that. That lot don't tend to leave a whole lot of valuables behind, it's true, and it's way too scary to go in before them. And hey, we dragged a dozen of their broken servitors out of the mines after. The carcasses smell awful, but you can pluck a decent number of parts out of a servitor and sell them. Doesn't seem like there's anything nasty living inside the wreck now, but the wreck itself is barely holding together. You go a couple of modules from here, and that's it. You won't take another step without fearing that a broken reactor might cook you alive or a whole module might depressurize. Well, it's nothing we haven't handled before, so we're having a poke at it. But we don't have a clue what this ship is or who it belonged to. Okay, well, so far I like this woman. Yeah, you take pride in your work, I see. Sure do. It takes skill and luck and a good head on your shoulders. We risk our lives every day crawling on top of these old buckets. If something goes wrong, we die by the scores sometimes. One moment we're there, the next you're gone. Kind of like worker ants. But you know what, your lordship? Our job also has something, how should I put it, poetic about it. Hope you don't judge me too harshly and don't take it as insolence, but some people, even big people like you, think too highly of themselves. Let's just say your ship hops into the warp someday and doesn't hop out in time, and around 1,000 years later, a gal like myself, who needs to feed her 3 ankle biters somehow, will be rifling through its remains looking for anything good. That's just the nature of things. Each of us comes and goes, but the way the world works stays the same. We all have our lot in life, and mine is just as good as any other. Hey, man! Iconoclast. You speak as if the world is set in stone and none of us can change anything for the better. Those are some big things you're talking about, way out of my depth. Change for the better? Heck, that'd be nice, Retta pauses to think. If I were younger and didn't have 3 youngsters back home, maybe I would dream about stuff like that too. But as it is, I've got no time for dreaming. I've got to work. I offer to take them from this place. I can take you from this place. It's not safe here, and sooner or later it'll drift somewhere so remote that no one will ever find you again. But this is our whole livelihood, your lordship. You take us from here, and what are we going to do? Sit in some hold slaving away? Here, we've got our own colony, our own operation. No, this is our path, and we won't stray from it. Okay. Your lordship, Retta falters as if flustered by her own nerve. Please don't take it as insolence, but it's not like I have much choice. It's not often we get well-stocked ships around here, and we could certainly use some more provisions and some warm clothes. If it's something you'd be willing to provide, we would gladly barter for it with whatever we can dig up inside this here ship. Just a respectful offer of fair trade. She bows slightly before stepping aside. Okay. Let's, investigation. Valuables, carefully stored and packed. Crude craftsmanship, you can make it one of the depictions of the Emperor, commonly seen in the Coronas. Apparatus gurgles amidst a strong smell of alcohol. Probably not the industrial variety. Yeah, it's a fucking still, bud. Could use more wire, though. Locked container. Imperium lore. A damaged safe. The contents of similar safes are destroyed when hacking is attempted. Nothing here but cheap scrap metal. Alright, well, let's talk to Retta here real fast. What brings you here? Okay. I see. Needs a key, eh? A junk?
Over.
Login codes.
I always keep my
So-
options open.
Use cogitator.
One and it's done.
Appears inoperative. Connect the cogitator. Cogitator. Inoperative. Another cogitator is here. There we go. Appears intact. You can try power from a local power source. Come here for just quick
Always
pinch
keep your
here.
eye on the prize.
You stand there. Abelard. Is there a power source near you? Pascal.
How may I serve the dynasty?
Please connect a power cable to the cogitator. Find the code for the safe. Please use that. Logged. Code to the old safe. So everybody goes here. Justin, please be a dear and open that safe up. What's this? Fractal blade. One-handed melee. 25% bonus to parry. Holy fuck. Excellent. Collect all. Thank you very much. Did I not fair trade this person yet? That's it. I see and dialogue. Well, map. I guess we're leaving. How are you guys doing? Well, we'll go back to the void ship. How are you doing today, Lime? My man. My friend. I was bragging about you today to a friend of mine. Oh. You are? Off. The lights keep flickering in the bowels of the dead ship as recorders go through their usual task. Retta Machimova sends you her best regards and asks what the colony can do for the rogue trader. Dispatch a supply shuttle to the Recoliers. Retta thanks you for this generosity and sends back a cargo shuttle loaded with dismantled vehicle components. It'll be a while before the colony require another shipment. Their needs are satisfied for now, regardless of Recoliers next time need time to extract new components from the guts of the dead void ship. Offer the colony. As players again refuses the shipment, the colony's needs are met at present, and they simply have nothing which to pay the rogue trader. Perhaps the Recoliers will require your aid at a later time. Leave the colony. There you go. You got all the stuff you could ever want. Now, we'll do the one system that I meant to go to, and then we will. Are you up for a bit of Minecraft this evening, my friend? That night, the Lord Captain and some of his crew are awakened by beautiful music. The sounds seem to caress their very minds until they realize that the source was their own bodies. While their teeth were chattering out a statico, their tendons were being plucked like strings by unseen hands, and invisible breaths flowed through their bones, turning them into mournful flutes. The illusion ended, but for a long time afterward, every movement made their hearts stutter in fear. Was the orchestra about to strike up once more? Oh, that's the system with the fucking gate. Oh, because there's the gate right there on the map. There it is. So we want to go to back here. Warp jump went smoothly enough, although many crew members reported strange incidents while they were asleep. They sensed someone approaching them, laying their hand on their forehead. Then the hand seemed to pass through their skin, through their skull, and with tender motions sorted their jumbled thoughts into some sort of order. Everyone affected by the incident was horrified for a long time afterward. Resident psyker Idara Talas, however, remarked with a grin that the tidying up had allowed her to dredge up a vital memory and find a sock that had been long missing from her favorite pair. Listen, if I could have some ghost stick its fucking what's-its in my head and sort out my brain, I'd be okay with that too. And that's Promethium being extracted, provisions being extracted, Promethium not being extracted. So let's do this unseen event. The vessel's confessors report a discontent among their flock during the traditional sermon before departure. The ritual chandelier's 100 candles were snuffed out at once. The missionaries attributed this incident to an open ventilation shaft, but the voicemen noticed it and are whispering about an ill omen, fearing woes that may come soon. Hello, One Swords and Ravens. How are you feeling, my man? Sanctify all the chambers of the void ship once more. Punitive processions against anyone faltering. Just beat them. Beat them. The holy procession, in full accordance with the Ecclesiarchy's liturgical canon, rekindled the faith of the Voidsman hearts and renewed their belief in the God Emperor's benevolent power. The whispers subsided, and the crew is ready to face the potential dangers with courage and fervor. Let's visit this world. Yo, I can just go right from there to there. That would be convenient, matter of fact. Let's go here for a quick second. How are you doing, One Swords and Ravens? Prometheum and Phlogiston. And an unforeseen event. Let me just drop a hard save here real quick. I should sort out my abilities. It's Phlogiston 2. Yeah, I better. Provisions never hurt anybody's feelings. Having more food isn't bad. Now, this is 6 Prometheum. Please, 25. I could sell a lot of fuel. Very good. I was also rather chilled last night. Something about a nice world. This is a ship. According to the ancient chronicles, maps handed you by the Pilgrim, this icy planet used to be a prosperous imperial colony. However, a sharp change in its trajectory brought upon the warp anomaly raging in the system and caused the world to distance itself from the local star. In less than a decade, the planet's surface was completely encased in ice, sealing a wealth of machines and artifacts of the Imperium inside a glacial tomb. Use augurs to scan the planet. Magos Hahnemann made a logical statement. Unverified information received from a nameless individual is likely to prove false. However, the factual evidence pointing at the authenticity of the ancient documents allows one to assume the rogue trader's augurs are not powerful enough to perform more thorough a scan of the freezing world. That's the second planet where I will need stronger augurs for. Can I trade you fuel? This quest is not getting done. Who left this here? There's that. Pilgrim. Oh, that's where I'm at now. Xenos ship is wrecked on an ocean planet. Oh, yeah. There's that. Okay, so we're looking for... We were doing this, but I think this quest is bugged out. I think I broke it, so it doesn't work. Cold as hell. Oh, fuck. Okay, so this takes us to the last chance of Cyrene, which we'll go to in a moment. We're not going right now. And then from here to here, the enforcers from a different deck of the Von Valancius vessel report a terrifying sight. The skin of some crew members has become translucent, revealing knots of muscle and blood vessels beneath. Worse yet, small spider-like insects were seen scurrying inside them, snow white and sparkling like ice. The transformed could not see this phenomenon in themselves or anyone else, only occasionally complaining about a prickly feeling in their extremities. Some were branded as mutants and killed. The survivors reverted back as the vessel emerged into real space. It's fairly normal. Fairly normal. That happens when you go in space all the time. Ask astronauts. What's the name of the astronaut, the Canadian astronaut that we like? Chris something. 3, 7. I don't need to spend these last fucking 3 that I have on this. Bring the Inquisitor. We're gonna leave J. Bring the Inquisitor. Chris Hadfield. Ask him if he's ever had spiders under his skin. What am I doing? Don't go down yet. Characters. Really? I shall have to read those. Character. We have to level up our guys here. Oh, wow. Oh, we're getting the things. We're getting stuff. Okay. Warp speed. Till the end of combat, the target's ally increases their movement points by, it'd be 6 in this case. Their agility by 7 times 3, 21, and their AP by 1. Fuck me. I have Psyker Majoris. Metabolic Overcharge is tight. I have Psyker Terminus, so I could take that. That gives an extra turn. Every action this turn will also trigger the damage. So it hurts them immensely to use that. The language on this is not clear. The psychic power only impacts creatures suffering from warp burn or burning. Everyone adjacent to the target point suffers the effects of the ignite psychic power. What does that mean? Hello, Diamond. How are you? I'm not sure what Firestorm is supposed to do. Orchestrate Flames is tight. Let me read that. The target does not stop burning and no longer makes tests to stop burning, so I could set a boss on fire, piss him off proper. Additionally, if the target is an ally, every melee attack that ally makes inflicts full burning damage on targets of their attack, while they themselves now only suffer half burning damage from now on. Orchestrate Flames sounds cool. I have a lot to take here. He's only ever been knocked once. This makes him more dead killy. Melee. This is support and ranged psyker whatsits. Till the end of combat, all targets within the area suffer a negative 8 times 3 is 24? To their strength and agility, and a 5 times 3, 15% increase to all incoming damage. That's really good. Elusive Shadow makes him the lowest point on the field, which is fine. How are you today, Diamond? I hope you're well, man. The assassin dashes in a straight line for up to 1 plus his agility bonus divided by 2 cells, suffering negative assassin's weapon skill bonus, less damage from attacks of opportunity, and gaining 2 agility bonus, and I believe his agility bonus is that'd be 12% dodge against the enemies they dash through until the end of that turn. The assassin does not dash through any enemies at the end of their turn they gain, so he can move through target. Using this, he can step through targets to get at the guy behind if he needs to. What? The assassin's next single target attack will have a minus 50% armor penetration penalty with a minimum of 0% armor pen and 10% lethality. The enemy's dodge and parry against his attack is equal to 0% until the start of the enemy's turn. I'm really feeling fucking Orchestrate Flames. Enfeeble or orchestrate flames? Enfeeble really fucks people up. And their AP. Warp speed. Warp speed is kind of like the quickening. It's a Blood Angel Psyker ability. Like the Blood Angel librarians can use it during the assault phase. And basically they give an additional 3 attacks to one target on the field. I'm going to cook on this guy for a second. Let me cook on Justin for a minute here. I don't know what we're going to do with him yet. Back. Abelard. Abelard, I'm pretty fucking... Oh, no, I can't. I can't. You can only take these, eh? Bulwark. Till the start of the next turn, Vanguard gains damage deflection against range attacks equal to the number of stacks of unhealed beacon. Because immune to push and forced. All their allies in a 3-cell radius around them gave a number of stacked temporary wounds. He's never next to people. Until the start of the next turn, the Vanguard and their allies gain 12 times his fellowship bonus, damage percent, armor penetration against enemies within a 2-cell radius or again. Chooses an ally. All enemies in a 3-cell radius around this ally must make a willpower resistance test with a minus 5 times his fellowship bonus penalty. On a failed test, the Vanguard becomes that priority target. Regardless of willpower resistance test results, the chosen ally does not provoke attacks of opportunity from these enemies and can shoot enemies in melee range and move as if not within range. You know what? I really like Forced Distraction. Because he's never next to people, so I'm fucking playing him wrong, is what I'm doing. That's not how I'm playing you, though. Let's hit him with Enfeeble. I have 2 guys that can do Enfeeble. I have no one that can do Orchestrate Flames. If I do this, I'll have 2. I have 1 guy that does Enfeeble already, and he's going to be on. He's coming with me. I'm going to bring Orchestrate Flames. Metabolic Overcharge sounds fucking tight, though. "20 turns that he dies from the damage. Extra turn, twice the number of the normal MP and the Psyker's Psi rate." That's fucking... That's a lot. Metabolic Overcharge is very strong. Ugh. I'm going to cook on him some more. Actually. I'm torn. I don't know what ability to take for my guy. Oh. Using this on Abelard, not incredibly useful, but using Metabolic Overcharge on I'm going to pick Orchestrate Flames. That's sorted that one. Right, Bounty Hunter. Expose and commune Pascal's attacks and effects. Expose weakness, gain bonuses against enemies under the effects of Machine Spirit Commune as if 2 more stacks of exploit. Machine Spirit Commune implies 1 stack of exploits on all affected enemies. These 2 have to be taken together. Fires of the Forge. Let's take Steel of the Forge for him. And then makes a free single attack with selected weapon. This attack always hits and does not end the bounty hunter's movement, but deals only 4 times. Oh, thank you very much. Let's claim the bounty for him. Very good. Thank you very much. Coffee. I had a tea this morning for breakfast, and I simply wasn't fucking feeling it, man. I don't know what's going on with me. I mean, I'm not sleeping very well. Not sleeping well at all. I put in for a... what are these? Hold on. Kill zone. Oh boy, this is a lot of thinking. Are these new powers? The Navigator deals from 3 times the willpower bonus to 10 times willpower bonus damage to an enemy. Oh my god! And inflict soul burn? Oh, that's just in a straight line. Held in My Gaze is from her big AoE eye thing. Immolate the Soul is a whole different new ability. That is tight. To remove the flames, when burning, psychers suffer additional damage every time they use a psychic power, and daemons every time they attack or use a psychic power. That is an attack outright. The Navigator designates a square. The enemy closest to that square immediately moves up to 4 cells toward it. If multiple enemies are in the same distance from that point, all of them move. That's... wow. Show the Path gives you a temporary charge. 6 cells in a straight line, launches a melee attack against any target in the path. There must be at least 2 free cells to the character, and the fuck. That's cool. You could give like Argenta. If I needed it, I'd give it to her. First use of this ability on any target marks the target. The enemy must pass a willpower resistance to avoid this. Second use returns the target to position where marks target. The enemy must pass a willpower to avoid this. The second use returns the target to the position where it was when the first... So, I could use that on an ally, throw them into melee real rough, and then pull them out of it. The enemy becomes cursed until the end of combat. All incoming warp damage is increased by 12 times the Navigator's willpower bonus, which I believe is 6. 60%, and other in-type damage by 5. At the start of the turn, the enemy closest to them also becomes cursed. Okay, Warp Curse and Held in My Gaze. Zone of Fear does what? All creatures in a 3 zone must pass a willpower resistance test to move out of that zone, even if they are stunned or immobilized. This movement triggers attacks of opportunity, and the Navigator... fuck. These are really good. This is an damage and increased damage. Jesus. I'm not really using stratagems, so I don't care about that. Warp Curse Unleashed. Let's curse the enemy the whole time. Swear at him, put him down, all of that. Jay Hadari has the same archetype. I don't think anybody has the same archetype. First archetype ability is 1 AP less. Resolve is increased. Is there anything I could be doing? I don't need to give her a bolter. She has Eldari and Drukari weapon efficiencies. Let's Enemies suffer a -20 dodge when last weapon attacks. Let's give her last weapon expert because that's what she's using. Enemies on the unfinished business side effect. This word applied to fervor. I don't like her dying. Linchpin. The target ally gains 1 resolve, 5 stacks. 5% damage and 5% additional damage for every 10 stacks. Oh! I'll take Inspire, please. You, my dark mistress. Every time a Psyker deals mental damage from any of the source than Aftershock, the target then suffers half as much mental damage. So, damage and then more damage after that. Enemies that have taken damage from the Psyker at least once suffer a -20 penalty to all resistance tests. Oh, Psyker Terminus, please. Psyker Terminus, subtle manipulation is quite good. Psyker Terminus, yes, please. Give her more. She is a wildly fucking powerful sniper. Next shot during this turn. She doesn't use any of that shit. Once per round, the Psyker's next turn is moved up by 2 turns in the round initiative sequence. This ability may allow the Psyker to have 2 turns during 1 round. Okay. More psychic powers that I get to fucking play with. Oh boy. This makes the move toward Adira. I don't want to do that. Anytime till the end of combat, the mind bond. Using theirs or the Psyker's stat, which is ever higher. Everyone within a 7-cell cone in front of the Psyker suffers a psychic shriek damage and is forced to make willpower resistance tests. All targets that fail are stunned. I'm going. That's a big greasy stun. Ooh. Whenever an ally suffers damage that would make them fall unconscious, the Psyker immediately gains an extra turn. During that turn, the Psyker can only use prophetic intervention. This power can only be used under these conditions. Restores the allies' wounds to the amount they had before the attack that triggered the intervention. However, the Psyker's psi rating is reduced by -1 until the end of combat. Prophetic intervention, excuse me. Jesus. Save an ally, bring them back, keep them in the fight, or do more damage. What do you guys think? I feel like keeping an ally in the fight is going to be very busted. I really like Psychic Assault. But prophetic intervention to keep people going after they've been knocked. I'm feeling that one. You. Let's make you. Makes an enemy suffer 2 times the agility bonus armor. Deflection till the assassin's turn. Okay. Poised to strike. That's it for you, and then to you, my friend. Tell me what Hammer of the Emperor. Ah. Hello, Transosaurus, my friend. How are you today? Al is affected by the word of the Emperor. Gain Hammer of the Emperor. An entire regiment of Imperial Guard arrive. Next time they deal damage, this damage is increased by 5 times the Psyker psi rating plus the allies' resolve divided by. What? That Hammer of the Emperor is very strong. Light of the Emperor. Al is affected by Word of the Emperor, which is one of the abilities he has. Allies affected by Word of the Emperor are healed. That's a wild group heal. Word of the Emperor is fucking huge. Like it's like a 10 fucking square radius. That's massive. Until the start of the Psyker's next turn, allies affected by the Word of the Emperor increase their deflection by the Psyker Psi rating divided by 2, minimum of psychic power. Deflection's actually pretty good. Major, more damage, party-wide more damage, or a giant group heal. I tend to use him more as a healer than I do anything else. Regeneration's a fucking tight ability too, but I have a guy with regeneration. Warp speed I would like to use. So it's Hammer of the Emperor or Light of the Emperor. Group heal or 15 plus the allies resolve divided by 2 or healing. Damage is something we don't really have a problem with. Health isn't really something we have a problem with either. I think I'm going to go with Hammer of the Emperor. Next time they deal damage, this damage is increased by, and the effect is removed, so then I'd have to do it again. Or use Word of the Emperor and then Hammer of the Emperor on that, and while they're still affected by it. Because there's no radius there. But Word of the Emperor does have a radius. Let's do that. Oof. Argenta. Reckless Rush. The Archmilitant gains agility bonus and movement points. Wildfire. Next attack. 0 AP and will not count toward the turn. Give me that. No AP. More rounds downrange, Argenta. More rounds downrange. That's Plasteel. What's this planet? Plasteel 7. Plasteel 3. That's the Inquisitor. That's the wreck of the ship. Let's go put a fucking thing on this. I don't need more Plasteel. I don't. However, I can pull it off one of the smaller extractors for Plasteel. Because it'll be fine. Let's leave Jay. Leave Cassia. Bring Heinrich. Bring Argenta. Damage healing. All damage. Range. And melee. Damage is covered, right? Damage. That's all she does. Range damage. Heinrich is healing and melee damage. I'll bring Adira. Ooh, Adira or Cassia? This party will do. Yeah. Do I need Pascal? Hello, Kareen7. How are you today? Well, I should hope. You guys are just in time. I'm about to descend onto a planet, but we're at 1 hour, and every hour I run a 3-minute ad because ads are going to happen anyway. So I'm going to run a 3-minute ad. I will refresh my coffee, and then I will be right back with you. So give me 1 moment. Right. Back again. Sorry. Twitch does this thing where when you select, like, run an ad, if you, like, click off of the screen, there's a timer on the ad running, right? And it's supposed to be set for 3 minutes. But if you click off that screen, it just pauses the timer. So the ad that was supposed to be 3 minutes was actually 5. So sorry about that, guys. That's Twitch, not me. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. And I mean, ads, you don't make money off ad revenue, right? You don't. It's fucking pennies. It's pennies you make off ad revenue. I've made $20 off 90 hours of streaming from ads. Like, that's... Ads aren't where it is. Ah, goods. A shotgun. Give me that. Melt the charges. Thank you very much. That's it? Medicae. These soldiers were killed by shots in the back. It seems they're executed by their own comrade, who then uses last charge to blow his brains out. That guy. Gold keycard or yellow keycard. Indeed. Argenta, be a dear. Would you shut that off? There's a gaping hole in each corpse's head. They were brought out one at a time and shot from behind at point-blank range. Yeah.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. I should be reading these out loud. Sorry, guys. But basically, the context of what is happening here is that the psychers aboard this ship are hearing screaming. It's very loud. Embrace the gift of decay, turns out. So, basically, this appears to be one of the black ships. It says it's an inquisitorial ship, but it's not what inquisitorial ships do. Black ships collect psychers and then bring them to Terra for use. Oh, there's a symbol back here we want to look at. I know we have a 95 in warp lore because we brought Adira, but I'm still saving on every one of these tests. The eyes are crudely dabbled on the wall and seem to track you as they move. What's this? Ooh, yeah, that's a little garden growing there. The rotten brick of corpse starch, a passenger's rations, judging by the lingering smell, it was dosed with a sedative. Oh, you can hear them undulating. An asthmatic rasping can still be heard coming from a broken vox. A screeching, cacophonous melody that sets your nerves on edge and scatters your thoughts. A squalid berth, heavily soiled with blood and vomit. It is also equipped with straps that were used to bind its inhabitants to the bed when necessary. These people were not killed by weapons fire. Perhaps there was no ammunition left for them. They were brutally butchered with knives and beaten with gun stocks. Embrace the gift of decay. I'd rather I didn't. Be totally honest with you. What's this? Small fish, eyeless and slimy, dart and wriggle about in the rank water. Get a load of that, gentlemen. Yep. Little gift. That's what.
Is there money to be made?
Let's just save on this one. That's a gift from Nurgle. That's what this is. Nurgle, the god of decay and death. Warp lore. Embrace the gift of decay. Okay, yeah, that's what it says. Ah, goods. They want us all to burn. Yeah, they probably got in there with fucking flamethrowers to sort you out. Though the cocoon's translucent film, you can see vague outlines of a decaying body. The rib cage has been broken open and the heart still beats inside. I'm going to hit this fucking thing with cyclonic torpedoes. When I'm done here, I'm going to bomb this. Logic. Let's drop a save. Pascal, would you be a dear and turn this on? The readings indicate that the ship's reactor is still running, though perhaps not for long. This explains why the ship's interior is still warm.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
A debt charge? What? Let's do that. Let's do a debt charge here. Excellent. One melt to charge. Oh, squelchy. From time to time, tiny sparks of psychic energy burst the cocoon. Ooh, Onslaught increases movement by 6, grants 2 charges of the slash ability, and reduces weapon skill by fuck off. Not using that. Stim, that's pretty good. I could probably dump some of these stims. I'll be totally honest with you. I'm not really using them. I just wanted to live. Why, yeah, we're hearing ghosts. After being shot, these poor wretches had their skulls caved in and around the temple as if to make doubly sure. Yeah. I feel you, man. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Warden Kappa 322 reporting for duty at the main confinement cell. Atmospheric sensors indicate the presence of unknown impurities, high risk of contamination. But, oh god, Saints of the Emperor, what's happening to me? You're being killed, is what's happening. Yeah, there's that guy. Oh, yeah, well, shit, that sucks. Danger, detecting extreme contamination levels, and a plague bearer burst out of the guy's insides. A tangible psychic radiation is coming from the gurgling sludge. Perhaps it is the source of the vision that seized you. This tree is sprouted right out of the person. His broken bones have formed the colors of the branches, and his cracked skull is merged with the trunk, and dried gore now coats the skin-like bark in a thin layer. Okay. Fuck with the warp, guys. This is what you get. This is what happens. Don't do it. Don't do it. Grant us eternal life, Nurgle, Father of the Cave, for we do not want to die. No one will hurt us here. No one will hurt you either now. Let's just take your stuff, if you don't mind. Ah, a bomb. Argenta, would you be a dear? Shut that off, thanks. Very good. I'll take your space canned ham. Thank you. Heinrich, the interrogator, surveys this dissolution and decay around you with an icy stare. Throne preserve us from the arch-enemy's machinations. This is not an inquisitorial ship. That is a misnomer. This is a black ship. Bad memories? Heinrich mouth tightens no more than the usual. What do you think happened to the ship? Heinrich looks around. Anything could have happened. Even black ships are not immune to the vagaries of the warp. The Gellerfield, a prison riot, a minor glitch in the sacred mechanisms, any one of these causes could have been fatal. Is this the same ship that once transported you? I have insufficient knowledge of the structural features of black ships, Justin. However, I do recognize some of the fragments of the devices littered beneath the archenemy's spawn. Remnants of psi shields, speakers for stunning prisoners, sedative diffusers. So, last guns, flamers, and stock weapons were in the container covered with a layer of whitish maggots and partially eaten away by acid corrosion. Craters containing plate armor, rusted with covered in fungus. Lore Imperium. Information. After the last shift consolidation, they transferred me to the pariah barracks, and everything they say about these freaks is true. I don't know if they were raised this way or if they really don't have a soul, but just being near them makes me feel sick to my stomach. Cold, unfeeling, empty creatures pretending to be human. They beat and execute the passengers like it's nothing. A normal person is disgusting at the thought of smashing a person's skull. Well, either that or they like it. But not them. They don't care one bit. It was up to me, I'd toss them in the hole with the rest of the mutants, but psychotricks don't work on them at all. Very handy when you're traveling on a ship stuffed full of enraged psychers. I had to move one of the psychers from the communal hold to separate quarters. That traitor's piece of shit was encouraging the others to revolt, and our esteemed ship's confessor ordered us to give him a good hiding. We beat him for 2 hours or so, and by the end, my damn cough had got so bad it was unbearable. I'm worried I'll be called in to see the chirurgeon. If my command finds out about the cramps in my lungs, they'll toss me straight out the airlock. My only hope is a new augmetic through a guy who fitted it on Flascia Prima was strange. He gave me the creeps, and so did all his machinery. No doubt it was all illegal under the Imperium's laws, but I didn't have a choice. A wretched Bill's rat of a voidsman would never raise high enough to have his aches and pains treated by someone in the Adeptus Mechanicus. And I'm just going to hope that this thing clears up on its own. It didn't. It didn't clear up on its own. In fact, it got worse. Flame grenades. Take that. Thank you very much. Key is needed. Very good. So, oh yeah, look at these fucking guys. Argenta. What's damage on this? 15 to 21. Rate of fire 4. Additional hit chance of 10%. So her ballistic skill is 75. So if I put the heavy bolter on you, 8 rounds at half the damage, higher armor pen. These guys aren't wearing armor. She'll never have to reload, and she has a flamer. You know what? She's good with that bolter. I'm really feeling the white and black. Fuck, that looks really good. That looks really good, actually. I think we're going to be fine. I think we're going to be fine. That's a horde in front of us, by the way. That's what that is. So let's go to here. And, yeah, this is okay. We'll go in like this. This is a semi-decent formation. Or is it going to wait till we're fucking standing on them? Can you go there? And Pascal, can you go there? And Argenta can go there. And you guys go forward. And then Adira is like, hey, Don't do that. The ghosts have lost contact with the hold sections, and the riot is spreading throughout the ship. In the name of the Emperor, in the name of the Inquisitor, Utan Hull, all crew members are hereby ordered to take up arms and begin a total purge of the holds. Yeah. Just vent it into space, guys. Every psyker on board must be destroyed. Cleanse every inch of this ship with fire. Yeah, alright.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
So these are all poxwalkers, right? And there's some behind us. More is the fool they. And then they have turrets. Well, Pascal's going to handle those. Okay, well, the first thing we're going to do is walk with Justin. Make him walk right there. Then we're going to Poxwalker guards have much more health. What we're going to do, first things first, is cast strength on. Just cast it on myself, actually. Because Abelard's much stronger. That does damage. Then we're going to cast regeneration on Adira. That does that. Then we should cast target does not stop burning and no longer makes tests to stop burning. That's this one. So let's find somebody to light on fire. That'll be this. Let's put fire damage on... Oh, you can't put it on an ally. Thought you could. Well, let's do this. That'll kill them outright. That's a Poxwalker outright. We want the big ones to burn. Right, and then I'll get Justin to move to this point here. And then use this knife on this fella here. Hit him with that. And then from here with this. And that does that. And then I shall cast 10 wounds on... Abelard doesn't need it, I'll be honest. Let's cast that on Argenta, just to protect her. And then we'll cast Endure on myself. And then mark target in the front here. And that's that. That's one Poxwalker dead. 2 half dead. Argenta, move here, please. To this point. Specifically, would you move to this point? Then I'm going to get Argenta to use this so she does more damage against demons and whatnot. Then I'm going to get her to concentrate her fire. And then devastating attack. Should have used that. And then she's going to put shots downrange, not hitting the rogue trader, and hopefully hits all these guys. Ready? Here we go. Oh yeah, Argenta! Well done. Well done, everybody. We're going to save that momentum for a second. That's a lot of stuns. That makes me very happy. Abelard's going to get right in here somewhere. Yep. Dodge. Yep. Dodge. Yep. Sleeping. Dodge. Yep. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay, Abelard. Now listen to me. Abelard. That guy's going to be one hit, and then we can charge. 1, 2, 3. If Abelard were to move there, everybody would get the thing. So let's just flatten this guy outright. Then use this. They all got it. She didn't get it, probably. Abelard, use this ability here, please. Oh, now I click on the guy. Then I want you to use defensive stance. Then I want you to endure. And that's the end of that. Adira, be good enough to hunt that fella. Hunt down that fella. Then hunt down that fella. Then I'll get you to place foreboding on this so everybody gets it. More better dodge to avoid those poisoned claws. Let's put that on. Oh, wow. Fucking take it easy on the fucking skills we're using here. And then from here, use that ability and shoot them. Not bad. And they're going to close in on these two guys, and they're going to be fucking dead in a minute. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Yes. Violence. What happened? Heinrich. My man. Heinrich, be a dear. Put this ability on everybody. Please and thanks. There you go. Word of the Emperor. And then put that down there. Let's use Hammer of the Emperor for fun. Everybody affected gets Hammer of the Emperor. Then we're going to use a strength on yourself. Hello! How are you today? Then free attack on the Poxwalker directly in front of Pascal with your solid. That's not what I meant to do. That's okay though. Don't worry about it. Let's do that's all of that at once. I am doing okay. I'm doing all right. I had a rather productive day, I think, so far. I went out and had therapy, which was nice. Cleaned up a little bit. Now I'm here doing what I love, streaming. We use this ability, so everybody gets this, and all the enemies get negatives, and we get bonuses. That's what that's for. Let's put a trap down that stuns all the enemies. Am I still in melee range? Who does that if I do this? That guy gets to. Well, let's never mind that. What if we were to say, hunt this fella? I have a great time with my therapist. We talk about life, and she points out, things about me. Mine's great. Mine's fantastic. I'll introduce you guys. That's this. We don't want to do that because that'll hit fucking Heinrich. That's bleed. Cannot fire in melee range. But if I use my manipulator push and I push this fucking idiot out of the way, fuck off, get out of here, and then I shoot you like this. Oh, that fucking plasma so good. It's amazing. It's amazing. And then I put a trap right there. Just put a trap on the ground. Thank you very much for coming out, Transosaurus. Always happy to see you. Oh yeah, there's a turret. I forgot about the turret. Plural. 2 turrets. Corrupted turrets. Well, you're still dead, so I'm not worried about it. Now, the veil is pretty piercy. We don't want to do that. So let's cleave. How many guys? That's 2. Abelard's going to kill all those dudes. That takes away my movement. If I were to walk... So, oh, I can't because the guy's in fucking front of me. Kill that guy. And then walk. Why can't you walk? 3 movement points. Why can't you get out of the space? Is that too many? Well, I guess I'm stuck here. So we'll make the best of it, and we'll kill these 2 guys. Right? There's that. And then we'll use our second attack. And a venomous strike was parried. And then I will endure. Next turn, Abelard kills all those guys. Did I mute my mic? Mute. No. My level's reading okay. Argenta does not need the momentum. It's probably detonating. If I were to say, do this, concentrate. I don't want to, because then I take it away from Abelard. So, what if... Next count, 0 AP, and will not turn. You know what she could do? Argenta could just do the whole job. And I won't have to worry about it. That's 3 attacks. That's going to be no AP. Let's use... concentrated fire. So she can just blitz down these guys. Oh! That's 3 bodies, and then this is dead if it's a crit. Definitely dead.
I'll do it.
Oh, fuck yes.
I am his will made manifest. Eradicated.
Oh, Argenta. This is the wrong tool for the job. But, one. That's probably the last of her abilities. That's that. He attacks, and then Abelard fucking splits him in twain. Ah, yes! Fuck your turns. Fuck your movement. You're dead. Abelard, be a champ. Go to here. Right, and then I want you to sworn enemy. Then I want you to charge that turret. Bonk. And then I want you to oh no. I pressed endure, not that. Ooh, shit. Do that. Those are fucking heavy last turrets. Ooh, do. Ah, bonk. Yes, Abelard. Abelard, the hand of God. And then smash it. Smash it to pieces. No, that's not quite it. That's the fucking cat's pajamas. That's what I need you doing. Go right there. Yes. And that's his turn. Adira, be good enough to move to this position. She'll get shot. Be a deer. Move to here. Then I would very much like you to scan this thing. Scan that. Take its health away a little bit. I would like you to consign this turret.
Can I fall back now?
You're fine. Melodramatic. You took like 3 damage. Oh, there's more of them. Well, let's... I don't want to pierce the veil any further. So let's kill this guy. Oh, yeah. Then we'll use this ability. And that's that. And then we'll charge this guy. Oh, he's too close, eh? Place target on his front. I don't want to use any more abilities because then we will summon more demons. Pascal, be a champ. Be the man of the people. Be what I need you to be. Would you be a deer? I can't do both. I'd have to manipulate or push. Could you be a deer, Pascal? No, I can't because lay a trap right there at their feet. Step on this, you bastards. Then I want you to... $15. Not much in the way of really a threat here. This will kill them all outright. Just kill these guys fucking outright here. Excellent. Oh, God, I love you so bad. Can you do this? Can you reach these fuckers? No, you can't, eh? This will end the fight much faster. Oh, shit. No, it won't, because he doesn't have warrior abilities. He's just got those. Never mind. Just be good enough to go here, please. And then I want you to charge that target. Hey, bonk. And then I want you to place this target on this side so you can hit it. Aim for the opening, sir. Hey, bonk. Then I want you to, if I tear the veil, just hit it. Oh, wait. Hit it with your force weapon. It doesn't have a soul. Doesn't matter. Whack it. Strength of arms, gentlemen. And then that'll do. And Argenta, could you come to here and stare down the guns? Pray hard enough, Argenta. One additional attack each turn. Oh, that'd be lovely. Will you hit these two if you do that? Yeah, you totally will. So let's go with concentrated fire and controlled sot. That's her 2, and then let's use this ability. So 5. This will be 4 rounds downrange and will not hit our guys. And then an extra 1 that won't hit our guys. Hey, and then Abelar's gonna fucking split her in twain. Like Mortarion when he ripped apart one of his own tanks. Oh, amazing. Can you reach anybody to do anything? That's just those 3 guys down there, right? Is there any other fight to be had? No way. Nothing for Adira. Aha! Yes! So, I will get you to then charge this target. Oh, no! Hand of Evolus. Oh, that's a thing. That's an ability I gave him. Is it not? Let me... Shooty Watsits this guy. Alright, yeah, I'll take it. And then shoot that guy. Not bad. Not bad, sir. Can you walk around behind this guy and knife him? Oh, you can't. Alas, flatten him. Excellent. That went well. I enjoyed that thoroughly. There's nothing. Poxwalkers have no loot. It gets, the more we walk, the worse it gets. The corpse's flesh is crystallized and turns into a translucent sarcophagus, sealing within its slop of the putrefying organs. Ugh. It's poetry. Right here, like this. Like that. I think I'm going to make mashed potatoes this evening. Where there is death, you find his gardens. Where there is decay, you will find his power. I don't blame these people for their fear of dying. It's not the problem, but... You're choosing to ally yourself with this. Like, this is what you become. I'm going to drop a hard save because this is undoubtedly a boss fight. Have you, Lime, have you worked at all? Like, you're working on your own village, right?
I always keep my options
Tonight,
open.
we should all get on that this evening. Just because I genuinely miss building stuff with you guys. I really do. Prisoner, 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 prisoner. Argenta had grenades. Oh, well, it's just like the beginner area. Argenta's got grenades. Can I open inventory in combat? Argenta, you don't need this. Let's be honest, you don't need that. Let's open up grenades and throw one of the 22 fucking hand grenades. She doesn't need this either. Throw a flame grenade when things get dicey. She should definitely be throwing the Tears of Repentance. That's going to be awesome. Okay, now we're here. We're looking at this thing. That's the thing. It's the okay, there's a demon right there. Argenta's going to want to have a fucking word with him. Should I bring the heavy bolter out? Because the weapon we're using on Argenta is better. Okay, there's that guy, that guy, that guy. Let's put Adira back here. Let's put Argenta in the back. These three guys can be in the front. Pascal, you can stay in the middle somewhere. There's a demon over here, and I'm going to get you to be on my there. 2, 3 poxwalkers. Argenta, 27. Argenta wants that plague bearer. She wants that demon, something bad. Heinrich, would you be a dear and go here? You guys are going to wait. Actually, Abelard, could you go right in the middle of everybody? So when you use your ability, everybody should get it. Heinrich, Abelard, Plague Bearer, Occluding Sphere, that's this thing. Pascal, shooting, then they're going to walk toward us. Snipe the boss, rapid fire, walk toward us, fire, flame on everything. Okay, so that's the order of. To start with, we're going to hit everybody with Word of the Emperor. Then we're also going to hit everything with Hammer of the Emperor. I'm going to place in... That's on that. Let's place Enfeeble on this asshole right here. Take more damage, you reputant scum. Invigorate on Argenta, so she's constantly getting health each turn. Then I want to put Iron Arm on Abelard. Then we're going to use my attack to Purge Soul direct damage to the Poxwalker. Yes! And then Endure, and then place a target. I don't really need to, eh? Let's shoot the first thing we can shoot, not him. And then from here, everybody stay together, shoot that guy. Good enough. Abelard, first thing we're going to use is Brace for Impact. Everyone should have Brace for Impact. Now they do, except Argenta. God damn it. Everybody's got Brace for Impact. So, Abelard, move to here, because I want you in the thick of it, son. And then from here, I want you to engage this. Oh, he'll fucking flatten so many guys. From here, move to that spot, please. Here we go, Abelard. Anguished! How are you? It's going to be a great fight. I'm highly looking forward to it. Kill these two guys here, like this. That's my 2. Let's, instead of that, we'll use Defensive Stance, because they're going to want to fucking pile in on me here. Kill this guy. And then Defensive Stance. And then when they pile in on Abelard, they're fucked. Oh, yeah. He's going to throw his organs at us. Amazing. Including Sphere. Powers up one of these guys. Doesn't matter. You're fucked. You don't understand how fucked you are. Everybody but Abelard's going to get that ability. That's a shame. Then we're going to move to this position. Oh, wow. His fucking movement is so good. Can he hit that demon if he moves right to here? Thank you very much. First thing I'm going to get you to do is put a trap. Where's a large bulking of them? Doesn't really matter, eh? Throw a trap right here. We can put a trap down every round. Put a trap there. Then I'm going to hunt the demon. We're going to put hunt marks on the big guys. Hunt token. Cannot see. Hunt token. Hunt token on the big guys. And put a hunt token on that. Yeah. Fucking shit. Then we're going to put... Where's Intimidate? Intimidate. Next on our attack, inflicts Intimidate on the target. And please Intimidate. Then please target this character. Now we just grind them down, which will be easy to do. Yes! Fuck your movement phase. Nurgle's a chump. Oh, yeah! Oh, Abelard. Abelard. Oh, you saucy man. I love you so much. First thing we're going to do is forewarning on who needs a good dodge. She can't see him, can she? Put a good dodge on Abelard. Then I want you to... Plague Bearer? Can't see, eh? I don't want you being anywhere where people can hit you. So if I put you here, you should be able to see that Plague Bearer. Do this to here. And then do this to here. And this fella, Vale's getting pretty close. I don't like that. You've got a hunt token. Where did I see? Oh, the big guy's dead. Abelard fucking bodied him immediate. Like, he's got a hunt token. These are only level 1s. Let's not waste any of those. Then let's change over. X, change that pistol. Shoot the Poxwalker. Okay. Very good. Change back to that. Actually, change to this in case you need to melee someone. Argenta, be a deer. I want you to move right to there, Argenta. Then I want you to hit Furious Recital, so you do extra damage against demons and cultists. I'd very much like for you to concentrate your fire in this direction with Devastating Attack. Oh no, I didn't do the thing. That's fine, I'll do it next time. And then, that's still this, that's this. Hit that target, please. Still did it. Still did your job. Well done, Argenta. Well done. How are you today, Anguished? Well, I should hope. First thing I'm going to do is, from range, I don't want to close with that Plague Bearer. I gotta be honest with you guys, I don't really want to close with him. My stats are better than his. Bleeding, he's got Hunt Down the Prey. Wounds a creature, restores all of its wounds. Okay. I don't want to be near him. Really. Let's put a strength on myself. Then we're going to orchestrate flames on the Plague Bearer. And then we're going to orchestrate flames, that Plague Bearer. Ignite him, then orchestrate flames so he doesn't stop burning. Then I'm going to invigorate Argenta so she's healing because she tends to take a shitload of damage. And then I'm going to nothing because I can't charge that target because he's too far away. What if I step to here and then move to there and did this? I'll be right in Argenta's fucking way. That's fine. We'll make it work. And then, endure. And I'll move Argenta to here so she can shoot that way. And it's okay if he's in melee. He'll survive. He should be regaining his wounds any second now. I want some, like, apple rhubarb crumble. That's what I want. I should make one. I should make an apple rhubarb crumble. Okay, so it lost how many health? Not much. A couple grenades in there, and that'll be all right. Heinrich, my man. I think we're going to have to close in with some stuff here. Abelard's fine. I'm not worried about Abelard. Heinrich, be a dear. Would you move to this position? I guess we are closing with that fucking plague bearer, right? Be a dear. Move to... Yeah. Move to there. The fucking veil's pretty pierced. It's getting that way anyway. We used Hammer of the Emperor, so let's rely on our own meats. Dead. Please place a target on the back of the plague bearer, and then aim for the opening. Pretty good. And then, though this pains... no, I'm not piercing the veil.
I won't object to it.
Fuck yes! Get fucking gone. Be gone, ye trash. Abelard. My son. Abelard, be a dear. Can you reach all of those targets? If I move to here, I think I could. Not him, though. So the first thing I'm going to do is India, because wounds, and then 59, 58. Let's put enemy, sworn enemy on this guy. Reckless strike on. Then we're going to strike this fella. And then most of Abelard's damage is going to be done during their turn. And we'll just let Abelard do his thing. What you put on him? Blessing of Rot. Destroy that Poxwalker as soon as possible, please. Pascal, be a champ. Can you shoot that guy, I query? This way, this way. Those, if I move to here, I can... Those three guys will be killed by Abelard. I'm not super worried about that, to be honest with you. Let's... That's overcharge. Extra damage. Overheats weapon for 2 turns. Only for 2 turns, but it doesn't deal damage to my guy. Holy shit. That's not how overcharging weapons works. That's not how overheat works. Ooh. Here I am being all smug and smarmy and shit. All level 2s. There's no level 3s out here. Let's just do this. 133 damage. Holy shit. Could I use Banish Machine Spirit on the occluding sphere? Nurgle's powers create a shield that grants 3 MP and will remove temporary wounds to 0. It's invincible, it's a Psyker Majoris, and it is anchored. What does anchored mean? Okay, well, we're not going to do that. What can't I, though, just for fun? Can I use this? Nothing. Okay, well, put a trap then, please. Throw a trap right there, so this asshole has to walk across it, stunning his movement phase. Very good. Then, I suppose that's your turn, my son. Oh, there's another plague bearer. Here we go. Watch, dead. Okay, yeah. Veil's still what it is. Let's move you to here. Let's bounty hunt that character. Not bounty hunt. Expose. Expose. And then, where's the plague bearer? Can't see him. Psychic Shriek will pierce the veil. Prescience. Int. Let's give that to Argenta. Healed the veil a little bit, actually. That's not bad. That's red. That's very red. Holy shit. Can't see anybody, eh? We should kill him. Okay, yeah. Argenta, please move to this position. Abelard's fine. I promise he's fine. I wouldn't have put him there if I didn't think he was okay. Abelard, I want Argenta to put a number of shots. First, Wildfire. That's going to be the 2 AP shot down. Let's go with this downrange. And that's a 9% chance of hitting my man. Let's use this anyway. And then we'll use this down here and see what we can do. That's okay. And then use a single shot on this fella. Well done, Argenta. Fuck yes. Bonk. There goes his movement phase. So let's start with... Why doesn't it... When I select these items, it's not changing the veil. Turn this. Ignite this. Can't see. Who can I reach? Can I... Nope. Can't... Well, let's strengthen Heinrich. I'm going to drop quick save really fast, actually. That's not what I meant to do. What stim did I just use? Why am I... oh, because I was hit with... Okay. I didn't need to use that. I did not need to use that. Well, shit. Well, I didn't need to use that. And then from here, we move to here, and I can't charge that far, can you? No. Let's go to here, and then charge the Plague Bearer. What do you mean there's no suitable path? What are you talking about? Go here, and then from here, charge to there? There we go. And then we'll put Argenta here to fire down the staircase. Right? So from here, ignite. Then I'm going to put Invigorate on Justin, dealing more damage than this ability here. Yeah, bodies for Nurgle. That's what he said. Then Orchestrate. Let's just endure. I don't really want to. How are we doing on this occluding fucking orb or whatever? Ah, it's nearly done. The fight's nearly done. Yeah! What happened? He just exploded and died. Oh, he got done did in. Oh, yeah, they're coming for him. We can put another trap here and stun all their movement. That'll be lovely. Yes, pile in. Pile in on my man. Watch this. Fucking dead. Oh, yeah. Get him, fuck. Kill them all. Abelard, I love you so, Betty. I love you so bad. The voice actor for Abelard kind of looks like Abelard, actually. And they're going to get around, and they're going to want to pile in. That's including nearly done in. She's nearly dead. Those guys Well, there's a few down there, eh? Let's start with a charge. No, wait, hold on. Let's back up to here. Then hit a charge from there to there. Put the mark of Stabby Whatsits in the front on this fella. Hit him with this. And then I want you to hit him with this. And then I want you to endure. Keep your turn simple. You're a warrior. There's that. She's nearly done. These guys have all piled in around you like fools. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Who's the heaviest guy here? 58, 27. We're going to sworn enemy that guy. Then we're going to reckless strike. Then we're going to brutal strike. Then we're going to move to here and do this. And parry stance, and they're going to pile in around Abelard, and then he's going to do away with them all. He's not in a great spot, but Argenta's going to come and rescue him. That's going to be pretty bad for everybody involved, but that's okay. They're doing big heals. That guy healed. Oof. Dun, 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 dun. If you move to there... Oh, no, Pascal! Oh, I thought he was in a... That's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Nobody panic, especially you. Do that, then intimidation. Then I want you to fire this shot. That'll hit fucking Justin for sure. Do that. Excellent shooting. Thank you very much. And then I want you to put a trap. Can't, eh? I want them to pile in on Abelard, so put a trap right at Abelard's feet. Thanks very much. And then, oof. Adira, could you move to here, please? And risk... How long is the game? I don't know, Sippy. How are you, my man? How are you feeling? You good? You're all right? I hope so. I do not know what a standard playthrough of Rogue Trader is, but I feel we're at the end of Act 2 of 4. So hopefully we can get some work done here. Let's do this. I want that Plague Bearer to go, and I want the Plague Bearer to go that way, and I'm going to shoot the Pox Guard. I'm going to drop a save real fast before I do this. I don't know how long it is. I don't know what the standard playthrough of this game is, but I know that I love it. Okay, that's a 26. Normally she's my big damage. One explode an enemy in combat, makes free will attacks that target. Attack always hits. Bounty Hunter attacks, she's the wrong build for a Bounty Hunter. I think I fucked it up when I made her Bounty Hunter. Let's go to here. If I put her to run to here, and then shooty, shooty, bang, bang, all the way down there. There you go, Argenta. And then I would like you very much to controlled shot as to not hit the Rogue Trader. Then I want you to use... Wildfire, and then I want you to use this ability. Indeed. Then I want you to drop this target here. Excellent shooting. Thank you very much. How much are we at this occluding sphere? Almost. That's not what I meant to do. I didn't mean to end the turn prematurely. Let's throw some fire. Fails, fucking Piercy. Oof. I don't care for that. Let's immolate this target. Then we're going to stab this target. Very good. Then we're going to... What's my health looking like? I've lost 2 health. Amazing. And then I'm going to immolate this target. Thank you. There you go. That does what I want to do. Then I'm going to use this ability.
Witness this.
Yes! Whack him. Oh, that's another Plague Bearer. That will puncture the veil, which I do not wish to do. Come on, dude. Get a job. I don't know, man. We have, this is part 19. Part 19, so we might have 40 parts of Rogue Trader. I don't know. I don't know exactly how many, but I hope that you are along for the ride for it. Yes. Yes, pile in around him. Pile in around him. Oh, these guys are all fucking dead. Yes. Here he is, just all fucking tickly pleased with myself. Round 4, the occluding sphere has 26 health left. Who needs the help? You're still engaged in melee. Word of the Emperor on everybody here, please and thank you. Then Hammer of the Emperor sends it back up. Ooh, Jesus, I didn't mean to do that. That pierces the veil. We don't want to do that. Let's use 2. Hit him for a bleed and then endure, please. Simple. Oh, yeah, hit him with this. They're getting better. Abelard. Who's the biggest, chonkiest fella here? 84. Alright, let's Sworn Enemy, that guy. Or that's Endure. Well, that's fine. Sworn Enemy on this fella here. The cheer emote is not pizza. Cheer. Oh yeah, that's cheering is money, is what it is. Basically, you're donating loot. Oh yeah. Get fucking styled upon. The Rogue Trader's just facing town 2 fucking Plague Bearers. Don't worry about it. Argenta! Oh no! My psychotic love. All she wants to do is burn heretics. That's it. It's a simple life, really. 1 Plague Walker, Pox Walker, Plague Bearer. So from here, let's do this so everybody has this ability. I guess it's counting as a new combat. Please hunt that target. Then I want you to do this. Then I want you to do this. Then I want you to do this. Sorted, done and dead. Well done, Pascal. Well done, you meaty boy. Oh, that makes me very happy. Demon dead. Sorted. Fixed it. Grab the loot off this guy. Ship's log. The ship's log is encrypted, but the last entry was written in Gothic. I, Inquisitor Utan Hall, captain of the black ship Monarchia's Bane, write this record for the eyes of any faithful servant of the Emperor who may chance to read it. My vessel dutifully departed Terra to collect the Imperium's rightful tithes from its loyal worlds and return them to the Segmentum Solar with thousands of psychers in our hold. Our mission was processing smoothly, but shortly after our warp jump, the incident occurred. The main confinement cell was the source of the insurrection. It was the holding site for an especially dangerous passenger who possessed high psychic potential and was known to incite disobedience in others. I do not know how he was able to free himself or how he summoned the forces of chaos to abet him. His psychic outbursts spread rapidly across the entire vessel, sending the other passengers into a frenzy and causing them to attack my acolytes. I have given the order for the passenger holds to be purged and activated the automatic intruder elimination systems, but I have no doubt that this measure will be unsuccessful. Not wishing to surrender, the Monarchia's Bane into the hands of these deranged mutants, I have set a course to orbit a nearby planet at a slight deviation. Sooner or later, the deviation will result in the ship drifting out of orbit and crashing to the planet's surface. Keep the faith and exterminate any mercy in your soul. I must say, those are goods. Let's just collect those. Guide for Voidsmen. Voidsmen, by the grace of the Emperor, you've been given the honor of serving on a black ship of the Inquisition. You have been entrusted with a unique cargo, psychers, collected from the Imperium's world as their rightly owed tithe. Do not be deceived by their appearance. Every one of them is a dangerous mutant. Be strict with your passengers, for that is how you safeguard the lives of yourself and your comrades. You must be blind to tears and deaf to pleas. Listen to the passengers' conversations, report any groupings that form among them to the ship's confessor. Any groups will be split into different holds to prevent a coordinated revolt. Check for certain that the passengers are eating all of their rations. They contain tranquilizers intended to ensure your and your comrades' safety. Pay attention to any strange occurrences. Psychic corruption comes in many forms. Passengers that exhibit extraordinary abilities must be transferred to the reinforced cells for solitary confinement. Do not engage in conversation with the passengers. Do not refer to them by name. Do not give them your possessions. Do not allow them to lose their fear of you. Their fear is the key to your survival. Appearance before the ship's confessor every month to have the purity of your thoughts checked. Remember that blasphemous psychers can play with the minds of real people. Keep the faith and follow these rules. Failure to observe any of them will be grounds for dismissal. Dismissal being out the airlock with you. So, all of these psychers are people, but the Imperium sends ships, the black ships, to these planets. They collect psychers to be trained and recruited, or recruited, then trained after torture. Lots of it. They torture them first to test the strength of their soul, and then they find a position for them that serves the Imperium, and they mentally break these people. They're then, those that are useful are sent to a position where they will be made useful, though watched closely, and those who are not useful are attached to the bottom of the Golden Throne, where they are then used as a battery for the Emperor, and thus the Astronomicon, keeping the Imperium's economy and ship coordination going. Warhammer. It's a fun place. I'm going to run a ad because we have one coming up here. Oh, no, I don't. Never mind. I'm not going to because it's not up in time. Don't worry about it. We're going to use this instead. Warp lore. What's this? Unholy Shard. This amulet reduces all toxic damage suffered by its wearer by 50%. If the wearer has heretical voidery, they also heal one wound per heretical rank each time they suffer toxic damage. I know who that's going on. Can she fit it on her? Can that fit on Argenta? Or not Argenta. That gives wounds. Her toughness goes up at the veil degradation. I have no heretical whatsits because I'm an iconoclast. But it's a nice thought. Now, there is a treasure here, and I desire it. Now we're going to nuke the ship from orbit. Can't be saved. Tempest Carapace armor. Oh, it's not as good. Not as good. Character wearing the armor. Ranged attacks. And an Inferno pistol. That would be very, very useful on... You know who could use an Inferno pistol? Let's leave this place. It is a silly place. Where's this? What's this? Sorry. What's this door? I didn't see that door before. What's that door? What's this? Huh? What? Oh. Okay, I guess. Sure. Sure, I guess.
Keep your wits about you.
Oh. Can I use an Inferno pistol? Lord Captain, this is Vox Major, Vigdis Suri Otta Tolaman speaking. I fucking know who you are. You don't gotta give me your full name. I hope your heroic expedition was successful. What will be your further instructions? The machine spirit of this vessel is dead and defiled. It should be sent to the Omnissiah in a proper nuclear funeral rite. That's what we're going to do. What do you mean a boarding party? Bombard the vessel. Fucking... Yeah, no, I'm just going to do that. Dogmatic. What? No! Not dogmatic! Was there an option on that? No, there wasn't. Shit. Shit! End dialogue. That upsets me. So he can't use it because he doesn't have the melt a weapon proficiency. What does the Inferno Blast do? Information. Inferno Blast. What do you mean? I can't... If I have... Jay has those things, so she can't use it at all? You got a fucking melt-a-gun. Did you have melt-a-gun? Hold on. Oh, this is Lass. That's also Lass. Hydrate. Yes, please. I will, in fact. Can you use melt-a-guns? You can. Alas. I should give you 8 to 16, 10 to 17. This is a much better weapon for what you do. Although, I really much want multiple pistols. You have a shotgun you're not fucking using. I forgot he had a shotgun. Honestly, I did. Well, I don't think I'm going to see another level in a hot second, so... That's Plasteel. Let's go to the world map. Ah! We can now run an ad. Oh my god. All of these are completed. Those are sorted. There you go. All those requests are done. All except the named characters ones. I wrote it down. So now that we've sorted that, we want to go up to Last Chance of Cyrene. So we're going to go to this system. We don't have the proper whatsits to get what we need to get off this system. Before stuff happens, hold on, guys. I'm going to run this ad break before all kinds of whatsits happen. I'm going to run this ad, and I will be back in 3 minutes, and I'm going to leave it open this time so 3 doesn't become 5. Right? Ready? Watch. There we go. I'm going to do that. And then back like this. And then we'll stay like that. Okay. Sorry, guys. Alright, we're back now. Apologies. Okay. Let's get to this place we were meant to be going. Now, we want to go down to... If we just use the 3, we can get to Mundus Vigilance, and from Mundus Vigilance, it's another 3. That's 6. I don't really want to do that when I could just... Tech Priest reports a brief malfunction in the Geller field generator that left the vessel exposed to the warp for a brief second. That's too long. According to the Enforcer report, something did manage to get onto the ship and is now prowling the dark quarters of Loading Bay 5. Isolate the chamber until the vessel leaves the warp. A part of the ship was isolated from the rest until it left the warp at the end of the journey. After the vessel emerged in real space and the chamber was unsealed, it was intact, with the exception of the crew who had barricaded themselves in the far corner of Loading Bay 5 and bravely resisted the unknown assailant for as long as they could. Their remains have been safely disposed of. Perfectly reasonable thing to do. The duty officer reported an incident in the shuttle repair bay. A security team was dispatched in response to a distress signal, but when they arrived, they discovered the shuttle repair crew had doubled in number. Somehow, every crew member now had an identical twin. But each assured the Enforcers that they were the real one. The Enforcers immediately opened fire, killing everyone in the bay. The duty officer awarded the squad a commendation for their vigilance and efficiency. Does that sound familiar to anybody? And then down to here. Down to here. Then to here. Then back. Jesus. Demonic eyes had materialized and begun to slither across the walls of the crew quarters 49. The burning orbs swelled like bubbles of fetid swamp gas, only in secluded places at first, later appearing in plain sight. Everyone subject to the glare started experiencing headaches and spells of self-flagellation. After one of the officers peeled off a portion of his own skin to fashion a makeshift eyelid for one of the fiendish orbs, the section was quarantined since neither fire nor other munitions could prevent more eyes from sprouting up on the ship. The vessel was cleansed only by escaping the clutching embrace of the Sea of Souls. By the God Emperor's grace, no perils of the warp prevented the vessel from returning to real space. This is every time we hop into the warp along an unsafe route. Let's get back to Jesus. A fire broke out on one of the decks during the warp voyage. The raging disaster consumed the entire chamber, destroying precious cargo and damaging the interior plating. No guilty parties were found. While clearing out the rubble, few people claimed the soot on the plasteel beams formed lines in cryptic alien language not known to humans. The delirious workers were executed and their bodies disposed of in the proper manner. Safe through the warp. Paid a lot of points for that, for the safety. Let's go. Let's make it a safe route. Let's just do that. Warp travel. And now I have to spend 3 points to make this a safe route. This is deadly. Ugh. Let's make it safe. And then warp travel to a new system. And we'll get our 3 points back. Chart a new route. 1 point. Let's visit this uncharted system. Ah, what's this? There's a Plasteel 7. Provisions 2. Wasteland Wayfarer. No shit, we found it. Save game. Save game. We found it, ladies and gentlemen. See the bug right there? There's a bug right there. Teptus Mechanicus. We can leave Argenta behind, I think. Let's leave Adira. We'll bring Cassia instead. Let's bring Yurlet. Yeah, no, I need him. What am I talking about? Bring Pascal. I need his tech, commerce, lore, Xeno lore, Sword of God. We're finally at the star system we wanted to be in for the title of this stream. We finally wanted to be there for that. We're finally in this spot at 2.5 hours in of adventuring. What? Ha! You hear strange sounds remind you of dripping water or the clattering of something sharp against metal.
I must thank you, esteemed Magos. After your intervention, I feel 50 years younger. Both my knee implants are as good as new.
I agreed to help out with respect for the priceless array of augmentations placed in your body. Such sacred creations deserve the best maintenance available.
The ventilation system still works, and there are strange gouges on the metal. They look like the claw marks of some beast that was trying to crawl into the shaft. Indeed. Demo charge, please. Melt the charges, too. Thank you very much. Goods. No, okay. Let's open this door. No, okay. Let's go this way. Ah, goods of a man bisected in the corner. Oh, good. A thick diary filled with entries written in neat, precise handwriting. Its author was documenting the events of his life and thoroughness bordering on obsession. After browsing through its pages, the following entries catch your attention. Exodus, Watch 1. Never thought this day would come. I'm addressed as Master Captain once more. How many times did I swear never to venture into the void again during those 2 Terran years I spent among the mangled ruins of the unheralded Reckoning's Bridge? Unfortunately, life in a gravity well didn't bring me peace. Reverend Harmonius promised me that performing a selfless feat of devotion would bring me serenity. Maybe he's right, but I'm still writing in this journal during the long nights to keep my sanity. Hold on. He's racing cars. Just like I did for 2 years, there and 7 Terran years after that, here. We'll see if I'll be able to live without the somewhere that is our Wasteland Wayfarer's destination. Exodus, Watch 237. The crews reported hearing strange noises from the ventilation shafts for a 3rd time. Alas, I'm charged with pilgrims, not seasoned voidsmen. The venture scares them, and they've already managed to make up their share of absurd ghost stories. I asked Reverend Gravik to calm them down. He's the official head of the pilgrimage, so they ought to listen to him. Exodus, Watch 240. The vent inspection is finished. Just as expected, there's nothing to worry about, just some torn tubing striking the hull. Watch 393. Reverend Harmonious was wrong. Faith does not bring me peace. I prefer not to take any sides in the theological dispute that has broken out aboard our vessel, ignoring the debates altogether. I'll let Reverend Gravik handle it. I'm slightly concerned about the schism, but as long as both groups are peaceful and agree to follow my orders, they can bicker and shout all they want. Watch 810. The great day has arrived. The Wasteland Wayfarer successfully landed on the planet's surface. I'll wonder if I'll ever leave it. A settlement is already being built down the hill. Its official colony designation is A a Roman numeral? Why would you use Roman numerals and then that? A-I-I-I. 649 Minoris, but Reverend Gravik says he's going to name it Jesvan. When we first stepped onto the surface, Reverend Gravik's congregation and the nourishers that used different airlocks to leave the vessel. It seemed like they've ceased any and all communication. Watch 1212. Today, the last pilgrims left the Wayfarer for Jefferson, and I'm alone once again. They invited me to go with them, but I made up an excuse about needing to keep watch at the reactor since my ship is used for powering the settlement. Truth be told, I just didn't want to go with them. They say less than 1,000 pilgrims are still loyal to Gravik. The services of the main temple are performed by the nourishers, and the St. Drusus statue is only cut up to its knees. I can't understand their beliefs, and I don't think they will help me more than Reverend Harmonious' faith. Oh, it's a cat. Watch 1287. I was woken in the night by a dozen pilgrims from Jesvan. They were armed and scared and said the nourishers had arrested Reverend Gravik. They were bewildered and didn't know what to do, wanting me to act. So act I did. Since Reverend Gravik is the official head of the pilgrimage, I did this as an incident of civilian unrest. I cut power to Jesvan and demanded Reverend Gravik's release via Voxcom. We are holding the line. 1290. The nourishers have come to us. Gravik was with them. He was calm and said that the conflict had been resolved. He took the confused pilgrims and their guns with him, and I restored power to the settlement. I have no idea what's going on. Peace. The watch is of no consequence. Today I received the brotherly kiss, and now I believe. I can clearly see the spiral path among the stars set for the Emperor Progenitor. I can hear my brothers and sisters. I am finally alone no more. Rough, bud. Hi, what's up? And there he is.
This could be an opportunity.
Any bets on what it could be? If any of my mods are around, do you want to set up a poll to what xenotype you think it might be? The metal box was brutally forced open. Why would the ship's owners break into it if they could simply turn the key? And that leads back to this door, which leads back to that way. All right, back here. Thank you very much. Quick save anyway, just in case 100% fails and it pulls an XCOM on me. Excellent. Flamer, wimpy hand flamer. We're gonna be fine. I'm gonna drop a save here real quick. Save game. Save game. I wonder what Argenta would have to say about the faith fighting itself. If I step to get you, or yeah. Hunched over the Voxcaster, the hooded man mutters monotonously, but emphatically into the microphone as he rocks slightly to and fro. In the light of the distant stars, our Emperor Progenitor wanders warily. With thoughts and visions of us, he sends his particles of his light. Through his body suffers, his mind lingers on us. Let us therefore nourish him with the light of our souls, with our prayers, with our faith. Observe silently. The man falls abruptly silent as though sensing your presence. Then he says, "And here come the afflicted." With a pale hand, he throws back his hood. You see an ugly face with a flat, wide nose, disproportionately large brown ridges, irisless eyes with enormous pupils, and a wide, toad-like mouth, and skin that transforms into purple scales at the cheekbones. Standing before you is an abominable subhuman, a mutant. Welcome to the abode of the Nourishers. The being's nature has strayed too far from mankind's blessed genome. Ah! Please vote. I'll talk to my cat. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate you very, very many. In that instance, I'm going to go to the live stream and show you my cat while you vote. Check it out. Where's my cat? Where'd he go? Cato Gibrato. I'm going to get him. 2 seconds. Cato Gibrato. Where'd he go? Cato Gibrato. Where'd he go? Fucking cat. Yeah. You see the cat every day. Look at this cat. Woof. Here we go. He's a cat. Black as midnight. Hey, he's black as midnight. This is Laszlo. He's a very good boy. Hey, you're a good boy, Lalo. Okay, bye. He wants to leave. Laszlo's leaving. No, thank you. I'm good, son. I'm good. I don't want a yogurt tube. You finish your yogurt too. Like this. There you go. Do you see? No, thank you. I'm good. I'm good, thank you. So, no, you're all done with that? Okay, put it in the garbage. Right here. Right here. Good job, buddy.
I want to sit with you.
Okay. For 2 seconds. 2 seconds, and then you can come and say hi. See? There's up there. That's you. Yeah. 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 You show everybody your Transformer car that you made? Wow. That's skill. Eh? Nobody's more skilled. You know that?
Than my Transformer car.
That's right.
Yeah, because it's even faster.
Yeah, it's pretty quick. It's got a rocket booster.
Yeah, and it drives super fast.
Oh, I bet it does. Okay. You gotta go race some more cars in your room?
With you?
I will come and race cars with you when I'm done streaming. Promise. Do you want to, maybe if it's dry out, we can drive some monster trucks?
Yeah, after it stops raining.
Yeah, once it's done raining, we'll go do some monster trucks. Okay, say bye, everybody.
Bye.
Okay, off you go. Off you go, champion.
I know.
Oh, no. That's okay. We'll rebuild them. We'll rebuild them. It'll take 2 seconds.
I got our
There you go, buddy. You did it. Here, take this plate. Okay.
It's so funny.
Yeah, it is funny. All right, on you go.
Yeah,
On you go. Good job. All right. Now we're back. And there's that, and there's this. Okay, there's that, and then back to Rogue Trader. All right. So, I understand this to be a trap. Am I correct? Indeed, Afflicted One, you have nowhere to run. How wrong he is. The mutant shrieks, grinning. May the grace of our progenitor be upon you. His words are piercing, becoming a shrill echo of 100 voices, minds growing even louder. It torments your mind. Before you know it, you reach for your weapon. Wah! You hear a clanging echo growing louder in the empty modules, like hundreds of clawed limbs striking bulkheads and grabbing onto bars. Whoever is advancing upon you, there are a lot of them. You ought to run for your life before they trap you in this crammed Vox cabin. Make a dash with Voxcaster and try to contact the ship. The Vox spits out a torrent of static through which you nonetheless manage to catch fragments of words spoken by a voice not unlike that of your Vox Master. Von Valancia's command, airlock. The signal is lost before you manage to say anything. I'll pick that up real quick, thanks. A heavy stubber. That would be very useful. Now, Abelard, would you be a dear? Go there. Jay, would you stand here? Pascal, be an absolute prince. Stand there. And there, Cassia there. Vox Cleric. Once he got on him, by the way. Junk is nothing useful. What's this? Okay, never mind. Sorry, I thought I read something more useful than that. Pactor's cargo. Here we go. The Pilgrim Ark turned out to be a trap. Imagine. Who goes first? Cassia? Cassia, then the Gene Stealer. Okay, first turn, Cassia. Front line. Right here. It didn't show me the vote, by the way. It didn't. Like, I could see the vote, but I couldn't see if anyone had voted. Neighbor's cutting his lawn. Yeah, and then
Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
you. Who's next? Pascal. Pascal, can I put you to hunt a token on that guy? Then I want you to... That's all two. Your abilities. Do... No. Intimidate. Then shoot this target, please. Thank you. God damn it! You fucking goon. The first thing we're going to do is place a target on the... I could just walk. No. Do this to here. Then I want you to charge said target. Very good. Then I would like you to do this on that target. Then I want you to ignite said target. Then I want you to cast this on yourself at no AP. Then I want you to heal yourself 2 AP. Then I want you to cast Orchestrate Flames on this target so it doesn't stop fucking burning. Burn a bunch. Fuck you. That's what you get. I would like you to use the Machine Spirit on everybody in this room, please. Then I would like you to... That was like a warp channeling noise. Then I want you to do this. And then I want you to, number 4, this target. Dead. Fuck yes. That was a beautiful crit. It will take me no time to deal with you and your shit. Can you, if you move to here, and then you cast this on that target, then I will ask you to shoot that target. Wait, we're not in cover. Afflict him with that, please, and then I want you to do free 1. That's free. Then this ability, better. Then end that turn with this. Okay. Ah! I just ended Jay's turn prematurely. Shit. It's fine. Don't worry. Oh, wait. Hold on. Abelard, are you in the middle of everybody? Abelard, would you be a deer? And... It doesn't matter. We're fine. Abelard, be a deer. Move here. Then I want you to sworn enemy. That's endure. That's not what I wanted at all. I'm just fucking shitting myself here. Sworn enemy, that target. Charge that target.
Someone else can do this.
Why not? Go move to there, please. Then charge the target. Thank you very much, Abelard. Thanks for being a team player. Abelard, be a deer and use defensive stance so when he attacks you, you can thump him. Why would it run away? What a fool. Okay, well, you just move right to here. And then I will get you to give 2 turns to her.
That is foolishness.
2 turns to her. Is she fucking literally just out of range? That's dumb. Can you charge after it? Can you do that? He's out of range as well.
Taking calculated risk is my second nature.
Can you reach him? Orchestrate flames. Please let on fire. Give that to Abelard. And then, that's that. Pascal, be a dear. Move here, please. That's going to fire a shot right through. Oh, hunt token. And then we will cast this. Cast this. It's not casting. I guess it is. More damage. And then we will shoost him. Probably. Jesus. You're lit. Dead. Okay. Very good. You're lit. Don't go that way. Go this way. I don't want it to have an excuse. And then cover. And that's pretty well the end of your turn. Jay Hadari, I would like you to move here as quickly as possible. That's pretty much your turn. Abelard, move here. Could you charge this target? He can. Let's hit it with a sworn enemy.
I will do my duty.
Then hit it with a reckless strike. Then charge the distance, please. And then we're going to hit it with a defensive stance. And then I'm going to use this action. Oh, I have one left in me. Ooh. Chop him. Excellent. Fuck yes. Fuck yes, Abelard. Get him. Dead. Oh. We just have to get to the door and then bomb this place from orbit. Right? Can you give turns to anybody? No. Is there more than one? There's only the one. There's that here. It's the end of his turn. Pascal, come to here, please. Okay. And you can go here. I should change here to melee weapons. Jay Hadari is the slowest. Abelard, would you be a dear and pursue the Gene Stealer? It's not dead, but we did escape. Thanks, Abelard. That was all him. That was all me. Ah. Let's... So that's this system. Why did we escape back to here? How strange. I can't do anything with it? Can I destroy it from orbit? It's odd that they just, you know... Like, that's it. That's just the end of the story. Okay. A small planet gently wrapped in amber forest greets you with a ruby-colored dawn. Basil von Dam Clerac, the local governor, gives the rogue trader a warm welcome. After several glasses of dasamine, the sweltering ruler asks Justin von Valancius would like to keep him company during an upcoming hunt. Sure, we'll do that. After several hours of riding the local peculiar animals, you make camp in the middle of a golden forest. Basil von Dam Clerac points at the sky. A flat disk rises over the horizon, constantly morphing its color and shape. The forest grows silent and empty. You can no longer hear the singing of birds or even the rustle of the wind. The governor nods with satisfaction, and a few shapes step out of the clearing. Their bodies are twisted by unknown phenomenon, and you watch the freaks with astonishment as they begin to dance the throaty cackle of their brethren, turning the bony growths and pulsating flesh of their scaly hands toward the unnatural thing in the sky. Order your men to eliminate the mutants. Having armed themselves with flamers and chainswords, your party clear out several acres of nearby forest. The scouts report destroying several villages inhabited by the heretical entities. Basil von Dam Cleric excitedly explains that the creatures you saw are the children of the great king of distortion. It is he who is a true god and patron of these fertile grounds. Once every cycle, his chariot shines its light upon the world and bestows transformations upon his most ardent followers. The rogue trader may become one of his heralds. Execute the governor on the spot. The governor's head separates from his neck with a distinctive squelch. Black and brown blood seeps into the soil beneath his corpulent body and is immediately transformed into a writhing tangle of worms that burrow deep in the ground with unnatural speed. You return to your ship pondering what to do with the world and, more importantly, what to do with the King of Distortion. Order the crew to chart a course to the anomaly known as the King of Distortion. The senior officers... Yes, it is! The senior officers observe suspicious activity emanating from the twisted celestial body at the heart of the system. The chaplain advises you to get ready for a potential encounter with the spawn of the archenemy, so it may be wise to reconsider unless you have holy relics, sacred wards, and blessed effigies of the Emperor. Aflame with a plethora of colors, the distorted celestial disk trembles slightly beyond the endless windows on the captain's bridge as the rogue trader ship approaches its center. An otherworldly voice, cold and enveloping, enters your mind. What could this puny wretch possibly offer a king? The officers on the bridge look around, perplexed. Their eyes are full of terror and confusion. Many clutch their heads and let out long howls of pain. Some empty their stomachs, but most, pale and exhausted though they are, have joined the Lord Captain in resisting the entity's influence. Oh. He's weed whacking. Command the entity to release the mines from the Amber Worlders from its grip. The king's mocking laughter rings in your ears. A deep red trickle runs slowly from your nose and over your lips, leaving an aftertaste of salt and metal. Order a ship-wide, 1,000-voice prayer service over holy relics for the protection of Amber World, the Imperium, and your own souls. Objects discovered. Holy gifts. Deafening gong strikes are heard from across hundreds of the deck. Hundreds of decks? I don't have that many decks on my ship. Your eyes are misted with red and your gums bleed as your subjects fall to their knees at once in a shared prayer to the God Emperor. The holy relics from the ship's temples melt from the ardor of your speech, and the entity screams and writhes inside your brain, struggling to break out. Many drop dead during the first few minutes of prayer, unable to resist the corruption. However, others immediately take their place, unfazed by the sight of their fellows turning to dust in seconds. Then a nauseating stench engulfs the ship's decks like a wave, causing people to retch forth their innards. Finally, every deck is plunged into darkness. Ghosts of the past walk among the living, stealing the breath from those weak of spirit, and still the prayer is not extinguished. It's hard to tell if the prayer service lasted several hours or several days. At some point, you feel your very essence overflow with heat and power, and then the intruding will falters. The distorted disk vanishes from the void ship's augurs as if it had never been there. At long last, everything is quiet. As everyone slowly recovers from what just happened, reports begin to come into the captain's bridge. You've lost a third of your crew in the unequal fight, and the fortunate survivors are going to take some time to come around. All hail the rogue trader. Standard day. A normal day. Don't worry about it. The Golden Forest, enchanting, proclaim myself the sovereign of Amber World. Thank you. I have earned it. Thank you. Give me people. Thank you much. From that moment, the world belonged to the rogue trader alone. Your people eradicated the settlements housing the unclean followers of the profane cult. The corruption instilled by the King of Distortion loosened its grip, and estates of the Amber World can breathe a sigh of release thanks to the efforts of their new ruler. Yet, malicious servants of the arch-enemy still lurk in the shadows, waiting for the right moment to wrap the planet in a web of heresy. Evil does not simply disappear without a trace. Demand tribute from the world. Provisions. Relieved to be free of the arch-enemy's yoke, the planet subject gratefully sends you their humble gifts, a mobile extractor, people, and provisions. Thank you very much. So you fucking landed here. There. I would love to watch a Gene Stealer cult fight a Chaos cult. That'd be wonderful. And then you bomb the world from orbit for whoever wins. That's it. Done. Sorted. That was one system. All that shit. We were there for 40 minutes. I did end with a Melt-A-Pistol, though. That is something. Last chance of Cyrene. Let's drop a hard save. We are at 3 hours, 11 minutes. I have some dad stuff to do. We did make it to this system, though. We haven't got done what we were getting done. But we haven't got done what we were going to get done. But still, I have adult things to do, and I'm quite frankly out of time. So I have to go do some stuff. So let's save the game here. Save. Since we defeated the King of Distortion. Let me hop over here, guys. Pull this to this side. Expand that. How many do we have? 8! Wow! Let's see who we can drop a raid on, if there is anyone to raid this afternoon. I have to go start making supper and hang out with my boy, because I promised I would race with him, and today has been busy. But Twitch is apparently not responding with raid. Hold on. Let's try again. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Rainer. If you guys have an opinion or somebody you would like to raid, you can put it in the down in the chat here if you want. There's not really anybody I can help out here. No one else, certainly no one else is playing Rogue Trader except, oh, there's a guy. Let's go with Amethystine. Amethystine is a painter, and she's currently playing Baldur's Gate 3. So it is a similar story game. It's not similar in story, excuse me, but it's a similar style that it is to Rogue Trader. Oh, she's co-screaming with people. 4 people. Oh, she's doing multiplayer. Raids aren't working. I can't raid. Click, 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 click. Can't raid. Okay, well, okay, never mind. Sorry, guys, never mind, I guess. Never mind. We're not raiding anybody. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go. I got to go do some dad stuff. I will be back later this evening. I will either be playing Minecraft with the boys, or I will be playing Dark Tide. I shall put it in our Discord, and we'll figure out what we want to do and how we want to do it. But I will be back with you later this evening for more gaming. But for now, I want you to look after yourself. I want you to look after somebody else. And I will see you next time. Bye.